Alrighty. Oh. 1 second. Alright, the title was a little bit wrong. Alright. Got to do something. See ya, be back though. Alrighty. Yep, see ya. Okay. Load game. And then we see where we last left off. And yeah, we're gonna continue. Like always. Yeah, we had some time with Iris. We went to the old factory. We synced with her. And then she died in our arms. Yeah, that was
okay, I think I got it. So it's like this. Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
Yes.
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nyzet, also known as Nyz. I found out Nyz's secret, and now they want me dead.
Mm-hmm.
Date, is this for real?
We're gonna doubt you now.
It's true that we were shot at by armed gunmen, but the Nyz part...
Just think earlier. It didn't prove Iris' story. It only made me more skeptical. Iris is lying, maybe even unknowingly. She believes that she's being targeted by Nyz. She sincerely does, but...
Date, you don't believe me?
I thought about it carefully before answering.
Iris, let me be honest. I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
It's not my imagination. Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn. You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in anything.
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you. Iris, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fine then. I'm stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Goodbye.
This is not gonna end well. Iris stood up and walked away. Alright. The usual stuff. Menus written on the wall in Tanzaku paper. A small sitting cushion. A swinging door. Kid's chair. I can see the kitchen past the counter. A family photo.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's cold-pressed juices.
None of us can figure out what that sauce is. A stool. Disposable chopsticks. Table. There's a menu on the table.
Kazuaki's heart sashimi.
The counter.
That's Quentin Rapcone's Flaplaparus. It was from a long time ago.
Of course. Some celebrity signature. It's a mop. A bucket. A round chair. Nothing but a window. There's a menu on the table. A beer ad on the wall. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A lucky cat statue. An old CRT
Hey,
television.
Date, I've got this video of a nurse rubbing oil all over an eggplant. Wanna watch?
Welcome back. Yeah, same. This theme always gets me. The only thing that you kind of missed is that Iris said that we don't believe her and that we are stubborn and that she won't trust us and that she goes away. A codeless phone. Or is Ota staring at me? Do you believe any of Iris?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Nyzet exists?
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know. But it might have something to do with Renju.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it. But we know she's in danger.
True.
Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Alright, we saw her with So, right? Where's Iris?
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
She's certainly made herself at home.
True.
Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
Is there a problem?
Well, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Okay.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer. You could have handled this better, Date.
I think so as well.
Probably.
You are as clumsy as ever.
Yeah, we know and love him. Love him for that. Summarize for May!
Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Oh, Mr. Mr. Mafia guy? Oh, Mizuki.
Mizuki?
Okay, I hold for Moma.
I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Even her eyes
if
changed.
they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right. I know how strong she is.
Yeah, also no alone time for you. Sorry.
Thanks, Date.
Saigon Residence, Tuesday, 1:44 a.m.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
I see it myself and continued.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizatlaws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
I decided not to tell her about the shooting at Golden Yokocho. I didn't want her to worry. After a while, Hitomi spoke.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Oh?
Huh?
She's sick. Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
Oh,
A brain tumor.
that explains some things in the other route.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor.
Oh.
It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
Yeah, that sucks. I was summarized it so bluntly, so calmly, but I couldn't stay calm. The words malignant brain tumor circled my mind. But first, let's look out of the window. You can see the trees in the sky outside. There's some tea on the table. Steam is rising from the tea. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. A telephone in the corner. A winter iris. It means good news at home. There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. A ceiling fan is spinning. There's a door in the back of the room. A microwave. There are a lot of dishes. Dining table. A bookshelf. The lights are on. A wooden shelf. A refrigerator. It's for lighting. Okay, Hitomi is sitting on the couch. Does Iris know?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows.
How long has she been sick for?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You
That-
mean...
That's why she said that she would die soon, very early in the game.
Grade 4. Terminal.
Oh.
She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Oh. Has Iris contacted you?
Yes. She said she was staying with a friend. She's with Mizuki, but it still bothers me. I'm so worried that I couldn't sleep.
About her disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
Yeah. That explains a lot of stuff.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
Oh. Oh no.
Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
No. But I am kind of warm.
Oh.
That was all caused by her brain tumor?
Damn it. Is there any way to save her life?
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Oh
Date,
no.
it's from Mizuki.
This game, everybody seems to suffer from something. Yep, definitely.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki's call.
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
Oh
I don't
boy.
know, that's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me, Iris.
Iris.
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen?
She was eavesdropping. No point hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
He told me he went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's the tumor. She thinks that Iris' illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
Is this number 89?
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
okay.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
The steering wheel. The dashboard. The center console. The glove box. The rearview mirror. You can see the scenery through the window, through the mirror. Gosh, my reading today. I guess I'm just a bit tired, but I'm sorry for any reading mistakes. Uncle.
I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible.
Oh, come on. Then it's gotta be Renju.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
He was the one who helped her go big.
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Oh boy.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for her.
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89.
Uncle.
And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately.
True.
Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
Sagan household, Lemnis Gate, his house. Sunfish Pocket. I think not Lemnis Gate. I don't think the Sagan household. Either his house or Sunfish Pocket. Let's try his house.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ.
Okay.
If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
The cold storage warehouse?
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
Oh boy. Okay, what scenery do we have now? Code storage warehouse. Tuesday, 2:53 a.m.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
But
Then...
No living organisms detected.
You mean...
Let's search the area.
someone's
We
dead.
might be able to find something.
Nothing strange about it. Cardboard box on the shelf. Nothing wrong here. There's a cardboard box on the floor. It's empty. A wooden box on the shelf. Nothing unusual.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yeah. Her dead body was right here on the workbench.
This is where I found her corpse. There's nothing there now. A forklift. Nothing unnatural about it.
Date, the forklift. Doesn't it seem off somehow?
I mean, yeah, it's
It
frozen.
hasn't been in use for some time, but something is peculiar about it.
I don't want to X-ray it. Oh.
No. This can't be.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
Iris.
Yeah. Day 5, Tuesday. Ooh, Harbor Warehouse District, Tuesday, 9:39 a.m. Kagami! Babe!
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking.
Yeah.
I did not
Good.
predict you to be the fainting type.
I
suppose
think he usually
humans are
isn't.
unpredictable.
Yeah, that can be true.
Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words?
I think he doesn't want to.
Don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
Ah?
What?
Oh, you're talking now.
Oh.
Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind.
Do that.
I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Iris is really good at dying or getting hurt. Yeah, definitely. Is there a timeline where something did not happen to her? I mean, we have this one, we have this one. Here she is dead. Did she die in here too? Can't really remember. No, I think in this timeline in this route, she is okay. Anyway, we got something new in the album, in the file, in the appendix. Stage 4. Other brain tumors are cancers, they are not giving stages, they are giving grades. Grade 1 is benign, whereas grade 4 is most malignant. Delirium. A consciousness which shows symptoms of illusions or hallucinations. Extremely inebriation can cause this.
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation, but even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Dark blue ocean spreads out before me. A red barrier line wraps around the sea. I was sitting on my left. Ice cream?
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
Yeah, then to preserve something.
To preserve something.
No, but in hospital for the other two.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
right!
move on to the next question.
Right. True.
Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The right eye is missing, not the left one. Just missing its right eye.
That is a unique factor, but there was something else. Something more peculiar.
It was hidden.
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
They needed.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
It was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58, with Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Okay, now this is probably the... This is perhaps the corpse that we have seen before we synced with So. And the Iris that we went with all the time is another Iris?
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
Okay.
Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold
Yeah,
storage warehouse.
it's exactly the same.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Oh boy. Because this is another Iris. You mean Iris is actually dead?
You mean?
You've got it.
I brought it into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. But why didn't anybody notice it sooner? Oh, our hands.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth. However, we would not want to be disrespectful. You can
True.
use a certain vision mode instead.
X-ray. This is not a human body.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly.
What?
She
Okay.
appears to have been pregnant.
Okay. Okay, I thought because of we don't see the bone structure, but
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth.
this is fucked up.
The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
What the fuck? What?
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious,
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
This is still pretty fucked up.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back.
So but why did So stab Iris in his dream and not any other
Judging by
women?
the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Yeah. But who is she?
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
Okay, no, this is fucked up.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
At least something that wasn't 6 years ago.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw? was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
And then did Renju do some kind of scouting to find people who were similar to her?
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sejima.
A pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt. What the freaking frickety doodle? Tsushima residence, Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris. Do we have something? New file? Appendix. Single-edged sharp object. Kitchen knives, fruit knives, and katanas all fall under this category of blade. But unfortunately, they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris. I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Okay. A topiary. A tree. A garden lantern. There's a small island in the center of the pond. A pond. A garden stone. The Sejima residence. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. So is feeding the koi in the pond, as usual. Question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
God damn it.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Sure.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
What the fuck? I mean... Okay, I kinda skipped because I wanted to
Because she
proceed.
is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
This is such a huge Zero Escape reference. What the fuck? What the
All right,
fuck?
Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Yay!
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
This the dashboard. The steering wheel, center console, the glove box, Okay, where was the first time we... When was the first time we saw the frozen corpse? 2 days ago Sunday, yesterday Monday, 3 days ago Saturday, earlier today Tuesday. Oh, let me check. This was when we synced with her Saturday with Mizuki. 3 days ago, Saturday night.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl.
Right.
Question 2. Who is the girl?
Virus, Alice, Iris, Adrian, Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Yeah, but
Most
then
likely, yes.
Mizuki has to have seen her then
So we
somewhere.
have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Mizuki!
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy, but prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Oh boy. Okay, this is getting really interesting. I mean, wow. Ikume Shrine, Tuesday, 2:40 p.m.
Date,
Did you
So-
find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Shizuya, you wash your hands and face here. A tree, a lantern, a Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. A rope hanging from the bell. Pretty flowers are blooming. A stone monument. Mizuki standing up. Where's Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Where's Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
Oh?
He was looking for Iris.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga.
Aerial
And we would
yoga?
talk about all our problems together.
Oh.
Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse you called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Ranger ran off with Assassin 89. How number 89 is connected to Sosejima. And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89, and that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. Silence lingered. Finally, she steered herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away.
Okay.
I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at.
So you
I went over
checked.
to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then,
You saw Alice's dead body.
but at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Understandable. They do look really alike. What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Why did you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
Yep.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
But Ukiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Oh.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In
Good.
exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think.
Yeah,
But
probably.
I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
A corpse.
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Oh. How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
Oh,
That's
that's a
what the
long.
man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
Oh,
A graduate of Eitoku High School.
Itogo?
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known
Oh.
each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Oh.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Oh boy.
Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Ooh. We're gonna sync with Hitomi. Oh boy. What the fuck? Police headquarters, Tuesday, 5:8 p.m. Hi, boss.
You're awfully calm.
Got goosebumps. Yeah,
I
kinda.
saw the...
Do we have a character? Okay, no, not yet. Area yoga. Yoga involving floating in the air by suspending the yogi with cloth straps. Ah. Gluten-free. Gluten is a protein produced by the endosperm of cereals, such as wheat. Gluten-free refers to products which do not contain gluten naturally or have had gluten removed. The nutritional benefits of a gluten-free diet are not clear, despite its popularity among celebrities. It is not known whether gluten is harmful to the human body, save for those with certain dietary problems. Eyelash extensions. Fake eyelashes attached to real eyelashes that serve to make them appear fuller or longer. I could use some eyelash extensions. Everyone here could. I don't know. Okay.
The corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are. Cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Because it's
Her name is EY Monica. She has been missing for 8. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica Hitomi Sagan.
Yeah, because she knows that it's Monica, probably.
Because that body isn't Iris, and you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica EY. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking.
Oh.
But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
Would Renju be questioned about dumping a body? Because it was at the fishery warehouse.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there.
I just got an achievement for doing the interrogation with no mistakes.
And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica EY, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known.
Iris.
Tell me.
Probably Iris is Monica's daughter, perhaps, and she took her?
Tell me
Hitomi
everything.
took her, perhaps?
Date, she's not going to talk.
That would explain the looks, at least.
Sync with her.
Ooh, boy.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
Yes,
I can't
Peter.
promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
That's a good question. Okay, okay, no new person file. That would make sense why Monica and Iris are so. Yeah. Hitomi is lying in the sink subject's chair. She's in a deep sleep from the sedatives. You can see the sink machine through the window. A chair, different strings of numbers and characters. A locker, the entrance, a metal shelf, a CRT monitor. The monitor's turned off. A binder, long table. This door leads to the sink room. Boss is thinking hard. You two are hiding. Are you two hiding something?
No. I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Oh.
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Yeah, Iris and Hitomi are nothing alike. What happens after 6 minutes of thinking?
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit.
Okay.
Could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed. But there's more to it.
Oh?
After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Oh.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
Oh.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
Is this why we cannot remember anything at all and we have a eye missing from the prototype? Or something like that?
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness.
Yeah.
And it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Yuta is standing up. Boss looks defeated. Why did you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But...
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
Bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk.
True.
You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
You remember what I told you earlier? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Then what was the intention of
Are you really okay?
all of these?
I'm fine. Start it.
Eye is missing, or rather,
Let us begin.
say Shoko was with someone in the Somnium, and perhaps they swapped bodies. Where is Shoko? Who is in her body? Was in her body? All that good stuff.
God?
Kami-sama.
God of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
Not the porno max.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
A small little light.
The light over there. Is that a firefly?
Somnium scan activate.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. 3 locks. Mental lock 4. Reveal the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried side. Thinking in the mountain.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's explore this a bit later. Damn, this is big. I hope that we eventually get to seeing more. Okay, flower bud.
Flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Worship figure type. Let's smell it.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding? A flower bud.
Then try worshipping.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
I ship it.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but
Who
it's
are
better
you and
than
what
nothing
have you done
happening.
with our data? Yeah. Oh, the first man to look. Lit it up! Poland tree 1, rock 2. Other rock, I guess. Rock 1.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Dream, take a peek inside. Let's just stick our hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
We have to find out.
Whoa!
Okay. We came out of the
fell,
rock.
But I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
That sounded a bit suspicious.
5 minutes left, Date.
Renju Okiura.
Respect him, talk to him, flirt with him, hit him. How about we try to flirt with him?
Yoo-hoo, Renju. Come get some of this.
Oh no.
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
That's true, sister.
Renju Oki...
Then let's just hit him.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward!
Just dodged.
No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Then how about talking to him?
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
We have to investigate it? Okay, inspect him. Okay.
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
4 minutes.
Nice. Complete waste of time. Oh, there's a second hole in the tree. How about we go in there? But first we take this one.
What?
Yes.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Put your hand in it.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah?
Obviously.
A hole in the tree.
Then try to scream.
The Emperor is naked!
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
Okay, then let's try and take a peek. Only a quick peek.
I cannot see anything.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing
Yeah,
from.
classic Date. Then let's take the tree.
Understood.
I will do my best. Oh, picture.
This is a
Oh.
picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Do we have to show Renju the picture now? Yeah, sure.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Renju, stop!
Shook Renju. Oh, that's a hole.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Yeah, you know what? Just jump in.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Only a dream. He won't be hurt. Hopefully. Physically.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Wouldn't you? Walk one. It's good. to the next hole in the tree.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Let's take a peek.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
Okay, that's not it.
A hole in...
How about we scream in it now?
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
Oh. Hello there.
Hitomi stopped.
Where though? Rock 1. There.
That's Hitomi.
Let's give her a hug.
Hitomi? I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, that's good to know. Okay, then let's
1 minute left.
make a touchy.
Where?
Well, you could, touch her...
But in this somnium, she might be a minor.
Her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
Oh.
I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
You old pervert.
Oh, Date. Yeah, we're
That's
running out of
Hitomi.
time. Let's try just talking to her.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
Okay. Perhaps something under
A
this rock. Do you even lift?
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not. A rock.
Then let's... You know what? Just kick it.
Understood. My foot hurts.
I see.
My foot hurts!
Sorry.
A rock.
Hard life. Okay, then let's try to worship it.
But it's a rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
Doesn't hurt, right?
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you. A rock.
Time's up.
Then let's just check it. Okay.
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Yeah. I guess our time's up.
A rock.
This is quite a bigger rock, so maybe if
it's
we
a
worship
rock.
this.
How was it?
Yes,
Guess it was a waste.
I do not.
Yeah, time's up.
Date, we can't. Time is up.
Damn it! Is it over?
We could try to go in a second time though, you know, just go out, wait a bit, then go back in. Let's restart from the beginning, and now since we kind of know where to look. We had to worship. Then Golden Tree 1. Stick our hand in. We go to Golden Tree 2 and tackle it. Then
5 minutes left, Date.
Renju was where again? There. Then we go to Renju. We show him the picture. We shook Renju. We jump into the hole. Okay. Now the thing is, what should we do now? We can try to look at... Okay, yeah, No, we didn't try the stuff at this particular... What were all these footsteps? Okay, how about we check it first to get it timey.
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Oh, no timey. Okay, then let's lift it. This should...
Do what?
Okay, no, didn't do... Okay. These extra footsteps are confusing me.
A rock.
Let's... I don't know. What did we try with the third hole in the tree? Did we scream inside of it? Oh yeah, that was to trigger Hitomi, right? Now we can put our hand in.
I won't get sucked in. Hmm?
Oh?
A
Oh!
cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
It might be important. Hold on to it.
Perhaps Hitomi? Who knows? Okay, yeah, she's there. Then let's go to her and put it on her. Show bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Follow her!
On it!
We do. Okay, the last major lock. It does not seem like there's a path split. So that's at least something. Hole number 2.
A large hole.
Yeah, let's half it and jump in.
If there is nothing left to do.
And jump.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Okay, some things... That's... Back there seems to be the only thing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I should. Just amaryllis.
A licorice flower.
Yep, investigate. Let's try to worship it again. What worked once works twice?
Nothing is.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
Okay, you know what? Dig it up.
Let's do it.
Your
What?
shovel forged mains after all. Ooh, that's a hole.
Another hole.
You know what they say? If there's a hole, you gotta jump
A
into
large
it.
hole.
120 minutes.
We've come this far. I will not protest now. Huh?
So I will need to get a good timey for this one. Perhaps the 1/10th timey.
That is.
Suspicious. Yeah, she did? Yeah, she did. At least it's not 999, you know. Yeah, true. But still, her eye is missing. Reveal the secret. Okay, but I have to get some more time. Mountain Corpse Flower. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Day 5, Tuesday. Kokai.
Hitomi.
Let's... Oh, person. Oh, yeah, the album. Yeah, we get to that soon. Let's first get the other thing for the album first, so we get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, we are up here already. Interesting. Oh, oops, this one. Yes, sir, please. Oh yeah, and I wondered one thing in the album. Okay, then probably when we unlock this route, perhaps we sync with boss or something, and then perhaps we go into there. Okay, flower bud, worship. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We got a hole in a tree and we gotta stick our hand in it. Okay, now that we are at this rock, let's try to pick the rock and get a timey which is perhaps 110. Yeah, that's gonna hurt, I know.
I see.
My
foot hurts, sorry. Yeah, 1/4 of 120 still is much, I think. Well, you know, 30? We could try that. Let's try it. I mean, yeah.
5 minutes left, Date.
Yeah. We gotta tackle it. Then we go to Renju. And we show him the picture. Yeah, the thing, jumping in the hole will take a lot of time. But this can work. I hope at least.
4 minutes.
Okay, Poland 3-3. Okay, now we scream inside of it. Now we stick our hand inside of it. Okay, he too was back there. Remember to go around here. Show her the bracelet. Okay, yeah, we go into this hole and we jump right in. Then we dig it up. Jump in again. Oh, now we gotta use the timey. Alrighty. Easy. So we get Hitomi A, and we can look at some good pictures and concept art. Hey. Yeah, Kokai.
Hitomi.
Let us look at the album. Oh, she's sitting there. Yeah, she with her right arm pendant necklace thingy. What do we have here? Oh, she's sleeping. That's when she was younger, and when he was younger, at 19 each. So, not necessarily a minor. Okay, let's save again real quickly. And continue.
I think I know what happened 18 years ago.
Yeah.
You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth.
Alright. 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 Sagan residence. With no time. 18 years ago. Oh, the AI, the Somnium Fights theme. Oh.
Wait, you're going to see So?
See the father?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it.
So it's an asshole.
So doesn't care about you.
Oh.
And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Oh.
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay.
It?
I
I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
This is not gonna end well.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
Hey, GPS?
It's a GPS transmitter. Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it.
Take it.
But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy.
Yeah, we know.
What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate. But we could guess what happened.
Yeah. But damn, like 18 years ago, he still was really old. Someone else. Oops. Sorry. The sync machine. Thinker's chair. The person sitting here does the thinking. The subject's chair. This think gear. Once there. The door to the control room. He told me he's sitting quietly. About... Who told you the... Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
But the thing is, now that we know how perhaps she died, that still doesn't explain her eye. Did someone swap bodies with her? About Manaka's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right?
Yeah, true thinking was not a thing 18 years ago. That's perhaps So wanted to preserve her body so that... Okay, perhaps he wanted to preserve Manaka's body so that her brain mainly stays intact, and then that he can let someone sync with Monica and swap the body. Perhaps he wanted to do this with Iris because I don't know. Let's continue.
But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife.
Oh.
Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, when Saito was 12 at the time, and this was 18 years ago. Oh no! An error occurred which has caused Stream OBS to close. Don't worry if you were streaming or recording. That is still happening in the background. Whenever you're ready, we can relaunch the application. However, this will end your recording session. Okay. Let me just check. Running. Yeah, seems so. Okay, then we just decide to commit a murder at 12. Yeah, happened. But now the thing is, when he was 12 at the time, and it was 18 years ago, and Date is 30 years old. It could be that that Date is so son. The math would fit.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
What happened after Monika's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras.
And so that Mizuki wrote that he took down his something. Oh yeah, right! Yeah, then we definitely are his son. But no.
He asked him to dispose of the
Most
body
likely.
and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
What did So say to Manaka?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
Listen to the rest of the story.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home. But we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
This is getting really interesting.
Those are Kumakura men.
Oh, by the way, if something strange happens to the stream, please tell me, because I cannot see it at the moment because Streamlabs OBS has some error, but the stream still works. But if something like a sound problem occurs or something, please tell me. Also the Kumakura man.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded.
Understandable.
I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move.
That's far nothing
Couldn't do
unusual. That's good.
anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
Want to take the eye out.
Beautiful.
Creepy.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monica! Monica!
Yeah, this is really hard.
We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? they would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to. No matter what.
Okay. I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monika.
Monika, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Monika. Sorry. I'm sorry.
this really is
Monika.
dark, yeah. Oh. You can see the trees and skies outside. A coffee table. He is rising from the sofa. A speaker system. A wooden shelf. It's at the front door. Showbox. Versus Date is so son. Yeah, definitely. And so she won't forgive Date because he essentially murdered Monika. That is all. Renju, 19 years old. Renju is sitting her down. Did you get her birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monika.
Yeah, no, you're
She
not
was the
doing
one
that.
who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monika for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monika uses the character for love. And Monika reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
Oh.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris.
Yeah, that's a fitting name for the situation.
Yeah, I really like it.
About Manaka's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
And we are getting medication, right? Or at least Date is.
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true.
And wasn't this when did this come up a lot when talking about like the love hormone or something? Is Date without medication some sort of psychopath or something?
So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come, so wait until the right moment. Okay?
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected.
Yeah, I believe you.
Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep.
Aww.
And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Oh.
Woof, woof.
Oh.
Mama, I'm wet. I'm wet.
Almost right.
Sleepy. Up. Mommy, I won race today.
Oh.
Is Mommy proud of me?
Proud. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing.
Oh. Oh
Mommy,
boy.
pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little.
Aw. That's alright, sweetie.
Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own.
She is a happy girl.
Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues?
Huh?
How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better?
Aw.
I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything!
Aw.
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world!
Aw. This is wholesome.
Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Yes.
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
Yeah, I believe that.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too. Hey, Mommy.
Oh no, when he's coming back?
Yes?
Is he coming back?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it.
Aww.
I say go for it.
Aww.
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her. But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating. But there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law. And the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well.
Yeah.
That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me.
Kuma.
In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
Yes.
But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment.
Oh yeah, right. It was?
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Oh.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Oh.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor.
Nanomachines,
but the procedure
son.
would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money.
Yeah, the thing is, like in America, you have to have a lot of, you have to take a big share of the costs, even if you are insured. Japan has quite a similar system where when you are an adult, you have to pay, I think, 30% of the share, but it cannot go over a certain amount. But then again, perhaps this is only, we don't know if this would be in Japan or maybe another country. Okay, in Europe it's free if you pay taxes. Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm pretty happy to live in Europe, because healthcare is essentially free. And yeah, I think 30% still can be a lot, but I think it's much more manageable than, say, the American healthcare system.
But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
Oh.
Two days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed. Seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed.
Yeah, but a
He
lot
acted
got...
exactly as I expected he would.
Was going through
I
his
had
mind.
prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
That's when we came in. What?
I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
We got him, yeah.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
Oh right, his eye was broken at this moment.
It can't be. Iris.
That explains a lot. And then I guess why So murdered Manaka in his consciousness is because he feels like he killed it. He killed her. He probably feels quite guilty. I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito.
So, if we think about it, Date and Iris are half-siblings, and they went on a date together. Well, they didn't know it, but okay. Monica Iwai, female, died when she was 19, March 28th. University student, likes Hitomi Renju, her daughter. Dislikes killing. Hobbies, studying international politics. Skills, ballroom dancing. Overview, Iris' real mother. After graduating from high school, she started seeing Sojima and became pregnant with Iris. Just after giving birth, she went to mend So in the warehouse district and was never seen again. Yeah, true, it was the Blue Shadow. Was it the Blue Shadow that... who did the... Oh yeah, it was the Blue Shadow and not him. We always thought it was he. Yeah, true. You're right.
However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
True.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse.
Yeah, you really did remember that quite well, Brandon. That's true.
What Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I think we won't. I had Aiba call from me and came too. Oh. Okay, yeah, we already had all this dialogue. Quickly first. Yeah. Wasn't Pewter no way to this scene. Where did they go? Hitomi is sitting quietly. Why did Rahon remove
I'm
Monika's
sorry.
eye? Monika's
I
eye.
have no idea.
Did you tell Renju about blackmailing so?
No, I did not. All of this was my idea.
Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
True.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris.
Even the hair length is
The
the
body
same.
did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night.
Yeah.
Simple. There's
Summarize.
still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago.
Yeah, that's...
Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. We can think about it later. More importantly,
Where are the others? I headed for the exit.
Wait. Where are you going?
to look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Oh.
Yes.
Factory? Hitomi is standing there. How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's
Oh.
why I didn't tell you earlier.
The good old switcheroo.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
Listen to the rest of the story.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju.
Oh, what? So...
What location?
Factory. The factory!
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Oh, hello, Pewter! What's up, my boy? And boss? What's up with... Are you wounded?
Run!
He looks wounded.
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
Okay.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
Ouch.
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Yeah, you better do.
Aiba, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready.
Oh.
3, 2,
Yeah, he
1.
will probably disable her? Or will we overpower him? Ouch. Okay, yeah, that was rather easy.
Now tell me, where is the location?
Victory.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
The factory. The factory. And it's raining again. The abandoned factory, yes! Tuesday 9:30 p.m. Things are getting interesting.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? The corners of my mind were aching. Oh.
I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data.
Oh no!
Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights.
Yeah.
I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Pewter will be able to access Wadjet, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The
Oh, damn
higher-ups
it.
clearly see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours.
Yeah, and probably it's pretty hard to make a backup for Iber. You probably need a lot of space for that.
I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Just...
Alright, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
Yeah. 4 hours. It's fine. That should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving. That's also... Yeah, I know, but I mean like a local backup, not in the cloud. Like on a USB stick or something. But the USB stick would probably be too small.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Well, then again, if she has some kind of local storage in this small spot, then I would guess that the technology in this age is so advanced that storage space isn't that much of a problem anymore.
Okay.
Why, hello there.
Is that...
Is this Monica or is this Iris? That's the question. Oh, it's so. Hello.
Renju?
So, Renju, I mean. Oh, hello. Hello, Falco. Oh, number 89. The case remains unsolved. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I would like to save, but now where can we continue? On the other case now? Yeah, locked. But perhaps did we get the other one unlocked? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God damn it. Why do we know of this cliffhanger? Alright. So, yeah. There was some stuff where she killed So. Okay, let's just look what exactly happened. Okay, yeah. Found her. We were in our own dream. We met everyone. We synced with Mizuki and managed to heal her. Okay. We synced with Iris. And in this timeline she got killed. She and I think Ota was in the hospital? I think, or he's dead too. So we synced with number 89 and we saw Boss killing So. You know, let's just go here. Because why not? Day 5, Tuesday. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 12:19 a.m. I'm really intrigued, yeah, same.
That is...
Sosajima.
In the old factory.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Hello, boss. What's up?
Boss? What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
But first let's examine her office. Bags hanging on the rack. A tombstone, rip. There are wine bottles lined up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna speed this up a bit for the sake of continuing. Hey, pumpkin, because at the moment there's nothing out of the ordinary. Boss's desk, there are stickers all over the front. Here's a computer and the type that has a monitor a bit. Vibrant poster. Floaty. Decorated this Christmas tree. Alright. Was there something? The coat hanger. Oh, the RC car, right. Okay. I can see alibi in my eyesight. What's his alibi for Shoko's murder?
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Boss's alibi for Renju's murder.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
For Iris's and Ota's murder.
Iris and Ota were killed at different times.
Okay, yeah, Ota, yeah.
I was watching
Ota's
the stream on the
too.
call with Boss.
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone. She used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
Damn it. I don't believe it.
Boss? Boss is the new Cyclops killer? Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
The evidence makes that a likely possibility. So also had his left eye removed. Identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris. Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at
Behind
the
you.
Sagan residence, somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
What?
Let's go! Yeah, I already assumed as much since the thumbnail for this chapter was boss in the Sagan residence. Yeah. Sagan residence, Tuesday, 1:03 a.m. I drew my gun from the holster and barged into the house.
Hitomi! Hitomi!
I called for her, but there was no reply. I didn't see boss either.
On it.
Yeah, probably from behind the door, right? But first, I heard the phone vibrating. Where's it coming from? In the microwave? Oh no, it's there. Yeah, the sound of the vibration is close. Oh no. Yeah, let's just go to this
Boss's phone.
Oh shit.
Hello there.
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
Oh.
What the hell?
Drop your weapon! Comply!
Hello, boss. Now this is interesting. What's up?
Boss?
Do we have something here? No. SAT officer. MPD's Elite Tactical Unit, the SAT. Boss. Please lower your weapons.
Please, lower your weapons. You drop your guns, I'll drop mine.
Date, do you really think these officers will listen to you?
But what choice do I have?
I didn't kill anyone.
I didn't kill anyone. Please believe me.
Except
They are not
maybe
listening to
18
you.
years ago. Boss is the culprit.
Boss is the culprit. That woman right there is the new Cyclops killer.
Oh, by the way, yeah, we do have new files. SAT, Special Assault Team, a unit of the police department specialized for situations involving firearms or extreme risk, often called Special Forces. Tokyo, Osaka, Hokkaido, Chiba, Kanagawa, Aichi, Fukuoka, and Okinawa all have their own SAT squads. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 appendix files missing.
Pricking you!
They are well trained. They did not even flinch.
Where's, he told me.
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
Boss, what the fuck are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
You can always check Ibar's records. Did you kill the first
Are you kidding me?
victims?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying!
We have a sister. Fight!
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have zero chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
Let me think.
Humiliating. Okay, Ibar, do your best. If you do have something to do with pornomax again, then... Oh. I was working in magic.
Date,
True.
what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
What?
The magazine.
The
You
magazine.
want me to look at a magazine now?
Just
Oh.
look.
Oh, yes.
It can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
He's getting excited. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! X! Woo.
Whoa! Limited edition!
As long as he has that. This is so stupid. So stupid.
What?
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say, and fast.
Okay. Easy as that. Oh boy. Control and up. So can floor explode then? I don't know. Seems like it. Or at least this kind. Don't kill her.
She is probably just unconscious.
I just got an achievement.
Her right
Hottie,
shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she
hottie
will live.
housewives in heat. Nice.
A dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Thank you.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Hmm?
Anyway, let's have a look.
Things sync with her.
Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
A limited edition. Oh, Date. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 2:31 a.m. Yeah, perhaps. Oh, yeah!
Is still unconscious. However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
The sync machine. Yeah, it was pretty obvious that we are gonna sync with her. Thinker's chair. Yeah. Subject's chair. I decided to sync with her. Asking questions would just be wasting time. Besides, even if she was awake, I can't imagine that she'd take kindly to an interrogation. Hitomi still hasn't been found. I have a bad feeling about this. But there's a good chance that boss knows where she is. How would I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quick way. That's why I brought her here.
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
Was a slang on the subjects there. Oh. I looked everywhere, but up here. I can see Pewter through the glass. House boss.
She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg.
Huh.
But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with her.
Why are you so cooperative?
Because I know that the boss is my enemy.
Okay.
I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing, which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and killed Sosejima after pulling out his left eye. That makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal. That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Oh. Nice. Where's number 89?
I had him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here.
Yeah. This is the
Pewter,
smartest way.
Are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
So then... Oh, okay. First, new appendix. Kate's Housewife Cooking. A cooking magazine popular among working class families. Date misunderstood this magazine to be a legendary erotic magazine prized by fans and collectors. So prized, in fact, that it sells for eye-popping prices online. Dust explosion. A phenomenon in which particles of a flammable substance scattered in the air rapidly combust with explosive force when a heat source is introduced. Coal dust explosions are the most notable example, but dust explosions of various substances such as sugar, wheat, soybean, tea, leather, plastic, silicon, magnesium, iron, and aluminum have been known to occur. Ah yeah, album. Okay, yeah, now we probably can get these two. There's always this. Probably like these one are for the final thing, and this one is perhaps if you get every other. I don't know, we have to see.
Let's get started.
Yeah. You have 6 minutes.
Date.
You have 6 minutes.
I know. 6-minute time limit. I'll be back before time's up.
Well then, let's begin.
Yeah, floor's flammable. Let's go. Okay, now I'm very curious. Oh, one factory, not the factory. Nice. Yeah, just wiggle it.
Time to loosen up.
Do you always have to come in like that?
It is of the utmost importance.
At a time like this?
Times like this are perfect. Anyway, it appears to be an abandoned factory of some kind.
Yep.
What could Boss be hiding here?
Somnium scan, activate!
Just do the dance, Iva, just do the dance. Mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. Mental lock number 4. Open the door to bosses. Boss is hiding something. Reveal the truth of the new Cyclops serial killings. Door 0. Okay, what's up with door
A
A?
door that looks like the anywhere door.
Yep, open.
Hmm? It appears to be locked.
But we got a 1/6 timey, which is good. We only spent 1 second for it. This is like one of the priciest timies we've had ever, I guess. So, I don't know. Okay, door 1.
A rusted metal door.
Break lock with pick. Put pick in keyhole. Investigate. Let's try to break it.
Break the lock with that.
Roger. I will try. It worked!
Alright, open it.
A key. Probably for door A. Yeah, the ice pick. Right.
Several keys have fallen.
One of them must be the right one.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
Until lock number 1. Open the first door. What? Okay, I guess we have to get... Okay, there's one key just laying there. Let's just try this key.
It's a key.
50 seconds. The blue shadow? Why is that? Yeah, but in the past it was used for Masejima. I don't necessarily think that this is just for Saitama Sejima. I think it's just a general model for when they don't really have the face or want to show the face. But yeah, this could also be true that it is for Saitama. True. For us. But and let's just try this this key.
The ice pick is next to this key. It appears to be correct.
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
Huh.
I was right. Give me some credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Come on.
Oh, we got another 1 second timey.
Agent
Awesome.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Yeah. Working on it.
A door that looks like the anywhere door.
Oh yeah, this timey would be worth it.
Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Probably.
Yeah, try that.
It opened.
Yeah, go through. I hope so. I just don't know because I was only used one other time, not in reference to Saitama directly. Mizuki Sonum. Yeah, true.
Third floor? What is going on here?
Looks like
We
the
have to
floors
see.
are connected in a weird way.
Quite the troublesome dream.
This is Boss's Somnium after all. Okay, yeah, this would be the third. Okay, we do have door B there. But we do not have the key, but perhaps it just opens.
A door with B written on it.
Let's try to tackle it. Oh, it worked.
That was easy.
It was.
Oh, more luck than anything.
This is the second floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
It's like a maze. I have to remember what door goes where.
Oh no. Yeah, we somehow manage, I guess. Door C. And now we're gonna kick it open.
That might have been a little much.
I don't think so.
Oh, we're on the second floor again.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it? This is confusing.
Okay, yeah, but now we can go here. We do have the shelf.
You've got 4 minutes.
Eardrum. Door E, door D. Door E. Oh boy, this is gonna be so confusing. Okay, steel drum.
An oil drum hung with wire.
Let's push it. And we don't need. No, I didn't want to. I wanted to push it. Yeah, figures.
It's no.
You could have told me earlier instead of wasting time.
Excuse you? Is that really something you should be saying to the one making all the effort?
There's a difference between being stubborn and not knowing when to quit.
But just wanted to unequip the timey. Okay, that didn't. Okay, yeah, this worked. Then I guess this would be the second
check that door.
Death. Let's see how Senju was.
A rusted metal door.
Excuse me? That is weird.
Door E.
Yeah, let's just open it to get the timey. Can always go back, I hope. Oh, how convenient. How very much convenient.
A rusted metal. It does not appear to be locked.
And then I can get rid of the times 10 timey pretty easily. Okay, he is useless, good to know. Yeah. Ooh, the watch.
This again.
So we can't just grab one. We have to be careful.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Open the second door. Oh damn it. What was the time? Oh. When did we find Sinju's? When did the... Yeah. Go, that would be smart at first to go to door E and then watch us, but... Which time? We have some kind of... something that could help. I have no clue, good luck. Yeah, thanks. Dog. Oh, come on. Some kind of clue. Come on, Benju, where... Do not see this. Do not see... Damn it. No. Come on, some kind of clue. Or maybe the float chart. I think data said 8 if you're looking for time of death. Yeah, that's what I'm searching for.
It's a key with a watch beside it. The hands indicate 8 o'clock.
Then let's try this one.
Is this the correct answer?
Saturday night at 8 matches Renju's estimated time of death.
And let's try door
E
T.
is written on the tag. Let's go, Date.
Thanks, Brenton, for the help. Alright.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Oh. You know what? Gonna make this 0 seconds.
I will try the key.
Yeah, try it.
It worked. Good job.
It opened.
Alright, the next door.
This door too.
Excuse me. Control panel.
A broken pipe. Steam is leaking out.
I cover. Okay, what can we do with the control panel?
Rows of monitors and buttons.
Let's investigate.
This appears to be old. I believe this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears to require a key to activate.
Okay. We do not have the key.
A metal door. It's frozen.
Oh, hey! Good!
I cannot open it. It is frozen shut.
And we wasted the timey, because I hoped that this would work.
It's a broken...
Beautiful. Just beautiful. You know what? Will we try that? No idea about Iris' time of day. Death. Yeah, I don't think that we need to know the time of death again, because you know we already have the thing with the watch. Wait, what kind of? Okay, yeah. What did it cost to get the key?
It's a key with a watch. The hands indicate.
Okay, yeah, no, we're going through there. And then we just take this.
Is this the
Saturday?
D?
E like Date. Wait a second. Oh yeah.
What?
Nice. Boss B acquired. I'm glad that I noticed this. Whew.
The D door.
Okay, open.
I will try the key.
Yeah, try it.
Then we can completely focus on solving the Somnium and we don't have to watch out for the collectible. Which is always nice. Except here would be a second one. Which I doubt, but we can look at where in the album... Yeah, okay, it's down there. We won't look at it until we completed this. And got the other boss thingy.
This door...
Yeah, this door too. But first, we gotta have to... perhaps if we cover it...
A broken...
Or we kick it to redirect it. Let's kick it. Yeah. Wonderful.
Oh! It's just as I calculated.
You were surprised, admit it.
A rusted metal... I think I can open this door.
Now... Iris. Yes.
This key has control panel written on the tag.
Control panel? The one right there?
Has to be. Okay, we don't have any router version here, which is kind of relieving.
Rows of monitors.
Yeah, let's just investigate first and then use the key.
This appears... I believe that it appears...
Let's insert the key.
There! Oh!
So?
We still have door
I see.
0.
If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Okay, let's move it.
Rows of monitor...
Sleep. Yeah, let's... Should we rotate or press first? Let's rotate first.
It shrunk.
Okay, not necessarily what we would have needed, but press the switch. Oh, okay, perhaps we did need it.
I see.
Then we rotate the key again.
It extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
That means I just need to open the B door. B door. Yeah. And let's go back to door D. Let's open it. Oh boy, now we have to find a way back. Okay, how do we get
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
We haven't tried the lower E door though. But I think it would be best if we go here. Keep the one for the last door, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Let's go for doors.
Doors.
We have a 9th, 1/9 timey, which is nice. Okay, yeah. Now we go for door B.
Door B.
Since we get the same timey, we can easily use it. Now that we are up here, we can use this. Open door F.
This is the first time we've seen it.
I don't want to get this timey. Let's try and kick it open. Good, good. Yeah.
The first floor. This is the first time we've been here.
That big door. If we can see what's in there, we'll figure something out.
Ladder 2-1F. A cord.
A power cord. It is discharging sparks.
Excuse me? Ladder F?
An iron ladder.
What the frick? Okay, access the situation. Okay, okay, we can get shocked, we can investigate, and we can tackle or lift? I think it would tackle it. Then... Okay, I think even if we would climb it, we would not benefit from that in any shape, way, or form. We could try to tackle it, and we have to tackle. The ladder.
An iron.
This will cause a domino effect.
Ready?
Whew. This looks promising.
Whoa! This somnium is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check it out.
Do we still have to pay that much timies?
A rusted...
Nope, not gonna do that yet. First, we're gonna... Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, thank you. Okay. Now we know what to do. We just do this. And we speedrun through this and keep 2 1-second timies.
I'm going to open it.
Yeah, this points towards boss. That's Boss.
Iba, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once!
Okay. They're not boss yet, though. Oh, hello! And who do we have here? Oh! And here? So? Okay, yeah, that was kind of... And we have boss here.
What the hell is going on?
Indeed. So it's a chain reaction, each killer then gets killed themselves. Yep. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Date, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up!
Wait! His homie is...
Date, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Yeah, we opened the 4th door. Echoes of murder. Achievement unlocked. Oh, Day 5, Tuesday. Tuesday, 3:14 a.m.
I took a look around your head.
Okay, yeah. We just save. And then we go back. Because I want to get the thing. Thinking the refrain. Okay, I'm still confused though. Why would Renju kill Shoko? Then why would Iris kill Renju? And why would So kill Iris? Yeah, that all is still very much confusing. What do we have in door 0?
A rusted metal.
Let's just open it for the heck of it. Can't.
No use.
Okay. Yeah, I can't move, I can't do anything.
Date, there is no...
Damn it, what the hell is Boss up to?
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta restart. But boss killing makes sense because of blackmailing AQ stick, yeah. That's true, that makes kind of the most sense. Okay, yeah, first we have to do a little peek. We had break it. So I gotta keep 2 one-timies somehow.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Can I get rid of this negative timey? And You take this one. Now I'm wondering if there would be
It opened.
some kind of possibility to get... How can I get a second one?
Odd.
Okay.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay, A, B.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, we're on this.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it?
Yeah, then we have to go to... yeah, we put the drum. Okay, wait, the... Oh, yeah, then we do that one to get 2 one-timies and we keep one of those. Yeah, right, this is... If you hit more than one second, you use the 1/9-timey. Yeah, right. We pick this up. Yeah, now we can open door D. Would we just... Okay. We kick. Open. Like method obsolete, yeah. Control panel. Investigate. Insert the key. First you rotate it, then press the switch, then press it, rotate again.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Okay, then we go to DF. E. B. B. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think that it's possible to get there with 111 seconds remaining, and then a little kick, and we go here. Tackle. And we solved it. Nice. And we get the boss A. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna have to take a real short break. I'm gonna go to the toilet real fast. And yeah, I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes or something. Alright, here I am again. I'm back. And let's start
took
off
a look around your head
by looking at the new files. Okay. We got Iva suplexing a mannequin and some boss concept art. And we have just Iva blending in. Oh, these are some different looks for boss. I like it. Alright.
and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there are 4 victims. Shoko Nadami, Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan, and So Sejima. Who was responsible for these murders? Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick.
The reason is, the question is why.
Renju was strangled to death by Iris.
Then again, why?
So cut open Iris's body. But who shot So? It was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people.
Yeah.
There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit. One person. And that person is...
Pewter. It's you!
Yes. You. The person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Oh.
Can you at least try to make sense?
Alright, I'll explain.
Oh.
You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki?
Oh.
There's a prototype sync machine there.
Then okay,
You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
Then again, I'm very curious as to how Date knows that now, in this timeline.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
Unknown.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain. Then, you got into Renju's. And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So. Who you used to kill Iris and Ota at the cold storage warehouse. Now, you're in Boss's body. Inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide.
Oh?
Yes. I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killing.
Tell me more.
I guess you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
A camera used for interrogation. There are pipes on the left on the wall. Beauty camera. This room is reflected in the mirror. A desk in the middle of the room. Her eyes look clouded and dark. Who the hell are you?
Saito. Saito Sejima.
Aha!
Congressman Sejima's son.
Okay.
What?
I researched Saito thoroughly.
And that means that, yeah, we probably are in Date's original, in Saito's original body. But then again, who is Date?
But I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
And then again, okay, I have some ideas, but I'm not sure, given the details of each crime.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine?
Yes.
And not only that, you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly capable of. Why is that?
That's...
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing. Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain, gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain. See this? Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape.
Huh.
The whole is made up of its similar parts. This is called a fractal figure. Memories in the brain are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
I knew about the prototype from Regaining My Memory. Is that right? That's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Who was inside Iris during the interrogation Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too, you almost had me fooled. Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism. The one transferring is the parasite, the one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, a parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host. That's how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. Thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories.
Who was inside Iris during the interrogation? Yeah.
I'm telling you. It was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was me.
Okay, yeah, then that explains why we saw all of the other killings in the sync with Iris. Because it wasn't really Iris, it was Saito. And Saito probably then is the Cyclops killer. And this is kind of confusing, but okay. But it makes kind of sense. How? How does he know about the original Cyclops killer? Because he is it probably. And something else was troubling me. Or he saw them at least. All of them. Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, because Date is the original body of Saitama. What was his name? I've forgotten, damn it. Soul's son. And yeah, this is his normal body. Then we would have been swapped somewhere. Continue. Saito.
I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
It's just past midnight on Tuesday. Shoko was killed on Friday. If we think of that as day 1, today is day 5. What was Saito doing those days? I decided to ask him. Day 1. Friday?
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick. I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line. Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Zuki did, he got caught up in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive.
Day 2, Saturday.
Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier. I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate happened. Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him. But I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way.
Huh.
And just like that, I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went exactly as you already figured out.
I really like the voice acting at the moment from Boss. Does a great job. Day 3, Sunday.
Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned. I went to Lemniscate and performed my job. And when I left, I ran into you, Date. To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were on to me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion.
True.
So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right? Then you synced into my mind. But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you?
Yeah.
As a result, you had no choice but to release me. I didn't want to go home right away. I knew there might be police waiting for me. That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred. I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him. So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble. He did as I instructed him to do. After that, I got into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink. When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sajima residence. Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell. Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this. I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me. We arrived at the prototype sync machine around 11:50 p.m. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day.
And day 4.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years.
Yeah.
The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately.
Probably about us.
I injected her with a sedative, then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies. And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces. I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
Her eyes look clouded. Continue.
This was yesterday, early Monday morning, past midnight. In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris. Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly?
True.
That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part. I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation. Didn't matter if you found out or not. This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
Continue. Oh boy. Saito spoke with grace and no signs of remorse. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Boss's eyes still look clouded over. Why didn't the sync victims resist the breaking?
The prototype sync machine has a special feature. It administers a strong dose of sedatives to the original body, and a stimulant to the host after a sync. That kept them docile.
Huh. Why did you display the bodies? No, let's talk about the victim's eyes.
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
I knew. The prototype sync machine differed from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nanocables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and socket. They then travel down the optic nerve and canal to the brain. But the prototype sync machine isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye, manually. The subject and the syncer have to remove their eye from the socket. Otherwise, the cables cannot enter the brain. Of course, even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. After a sync, the eye is supposed to be replaced back in the socket. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow. Replacing the eyeball isn't so difficult. Yeah, but then taking them out completely is a bit overkill, but...
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them. All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sync. And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway.
Where are the eyeballs that you removed?
Shoko's is in Renju.
Oh yeah, Eden, right? Something like that.
Renju's is in Iris. Iris's is in Dad.
That's...
Dad's is in Boss. Their stomachs, I mean.
You sick bastard.
Yes, I ate them. Immediately after exchange.
Why did the game crash now? Why? God damn it. Come on. Come on, game. Launch again. This is serious. Yeah, this is fucked up in so many levels. Okay, please give me a picture. Yeah, good. I don't have to restart the stream yet. Is the autosave more advanced now? It is. Posito's a psychopath. Great to know. Yeah, definitely. And I guess that is why Date gets his medication, perhaps, to kind of prevent him from becoming a psychopath too, or something. I don't know. We probably know in a few seconds. Okay, we don't have that much that we have to do again.
You must.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't really. I don't. All. And.
Why didn't you just...
That's once. Why would I was...
Yeah, come on, tell us that you ate them.
Renju. Iris. Dad. Their stomachs, I mean.
You sick bastard.
Yes, I ate them.
Hope they taste
Immediately
good.
after exchanging personalities.
How horrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the desk. Desk in the middle of the room. Camera used for interrogation. Da-di-da-di-da. What's your motive?
Homicide is my hobby. I have a tenacity for it, what can I say? Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them. It was also a matter of revenge. Against you. It's personal. That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father, of course. That was personal to me. But don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Okay, now we don't have the why, where did you put them on display like this, but revenge against me.
This series of murders was like a journey for me, you know, traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. We always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is?
Your own body.
Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home. The same goes for me. When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
What?
You stole my body. You took it from me 6 years ago. That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
You mean?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Yep.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
This body is yours.
That's what I've been telling you!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
Because of the drugs.
That is because I regularly supplement it. They must have increased your dosage too much.
And that's probably why he is such a pervert.
No, but the person who had this disorder was number 89, the original Cyclops killer.
That is what I believed as well, but we must have misunderstood.
Yeah.
Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned, only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it.
Hmm.
Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain. Pewter must have known that.
No way.
Oh. I was confused. I didn't understand any of it.
Let us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point. Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Iris. And before that, Renju. And before that, Shoko.
And before Shoko?
Whose body were you in for Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year.
Huh.
I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital. But I still had those fragments of my mind left. Just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body, and she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind. She was confused,
Killed herself.
running up the emergency staircase, and then...
Dumping.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
Oh my god.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything about you.
Who were you before Rohan?
In there, in that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
So are you telling me that
Wait,
we are the
hold on.
original Rohan?
If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words,
We are number 89. That makes...
That's... my real...
That explains why in our first dream we have seen stuff in the Sagan residence. Oh, damn. Keep talking.
Sorry, but time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Because he told me.
Date, look! This is streaming live!
Oh boy.
Damn you!
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kabasaki district.
Aiba, where's the source?
it is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Pewter, contact headquarters, now!
Got it!
Now, what will you do?
Save. Oh, file. Saito. Damn, Saito Nishijima, male, 30 years old, March 1st. Profession, NPO representative, likes fireworks, dislikes humans, hobbies murder, skills stabbing, strangling, killing, shooting. Overview. Saito is Sojima's son. His mother died giving birth to him. Born with a brain dysfunction that left him unable to properly secrete oxytocin, he can only feel pleasure from murder. Only one file. I've got to go. See ya. Yeah, I won't. The thing is, yeah, I think I'll stop now too. Because I'm getting really tired. And we can still continue this tomorrow. So, thank you guys, everyone, for watching. I will continue tomorrow around 19 to 20 o'clock CET again. I hope I see you there, and then we'll perhaps go to the finale. Alright, again, thank you so much for watching, and have a good night. Bye.